Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hoskees here with my top 5 games from this Sunday's action of week 1 of the NFL. Number 5, the Chargers getting the W over the Raiders. Harbaugh is back, baby. He's got a lot of roots in San Diego, former coach of USD, quarterback for the Chargers for a short period of time. Obviously had a epic run with the 49ers as their head coach, and more recently winning that national title at Michigan. Back in the NFL, Herbert makes it back for week 1. They pretty much dominated the second half. It was close at half. They pulled away and get a W over the Raiders. And I can tell you, as a former diehard Charger fan, anytime the Chargers get a win over the Raiders, the Chargers fan was pretty excited. Number 4 on my list, the Patriots surprise the Bengals, winning 16-10. For the Bengals, has to be very disappointing. Gerard Mayo getting a win in his debut as Patriots head coach. The team vibes were strong. You saw the passion, you saw the energy. They came out strong defensively, running the football with Stevenson, just jamming it in there. Brissett did not look good, but they played well enough to get a W over a Bengals team with high expectations, with Joe Burrow as their quarterback. That was definitely a shocker to me. I can hear New England probably moaning, thinking they were just going to have a bad season and maybe get a number 1, 2, or 3 pick. That still may be the case, but a surprising win in week 1 for the Patriots. Number 3, Houston Texans build off their momentum from last year. CJ Stroud looking strong. Nico Collins, some incredible catches in this game, but what a competitive game this was. And what stood out to me is the 2 young studs from last year's draft, Richardson and Stroud, putting on a show and potentially letting us know that they're going to have a rivalry for years to come. Right now, the Texans obviously winning that rivalry. You know, last year they faced each other in the last week for the marbles to go to the playoffs. Texans won, made a splash in the playoffs as well. Richardson didn't even get to play much of last season. Can he stay healthy? I hope so. I think both of these guys are so talented, and I hope they have some battles for years to come. But Texans come out strong in a tough win in division. Congrats to the Texans. Number 2, the Bears. Caleb Williams, the rookie. The energy in Chicago was incredible, and they pull off a nice win against the Titans, who I thought were going to be pretty good this year. Levens, I thought, would take a step up. He had a rough game. Williams had a rough game as well. Didn't even eclipse 100 yards passing, but that defense was flying around. They did enough to win. The rookie, the number 1 pick, starts 1-0 for his career. And number 1, this is the game I watched the most of on Sunday morning. The Steelers and the Falcons. The Falcons had such high expectations for their offense, having Kirk Cousins, a whole bunch of weapons on their offense, and they fell flat. It was a disaster. The only touchdown throw Kirk Cousins had was only the result of Watt being called for offsides after he had a strip sack. That got taken away. Cousins capitalizes, hits a touchdown, but outside of that, what a nullified offense. The Steelers playing strong defense, give them credit. And man, what a win for the Steelers. They go 1-0. The rest of the division loses. They're sitting on top of the division. Justin Fields, not a lot of special plays in there, but again, just like in the Patriots game, did enough to get the job done and get the win. And Atlanta's probably going to have all sorts of rumors swirling, with Penix sitting on the bench, Cousins not looking too strong. It's going to be interesting to see how that develops over the next couple weeks if Cousins doesn't bounce back strong in the next game. So the Steelers taking the number 1 spot in their division, a solid win, and tragedy for the Falcons. It's early in the season, though. You know how it is. Everyone's out the gates hopeful. A lot of new people, a lot of new personnel, coaches, etc. Sometimes things take time to gel. So those were my top 5 results from week 1 Sunday action. Hope to bring you guys some more content like this. If you're used to my gaming content, don't worry. We're still going to be doing that all throughout the week. I just want to sneak in some NFL stuff as we follow the season along together. I know we have a lot of NFL fans in our community, and hey, if these end up doing really well, we can always create another channel for NFL content specifically, but we'll see how it goes. Let me know in the comments which game stood out to you. Do you agree with my list? Are there some other stories that you think were more splash worthy? You let me know in the comments. You guys take it easy. Peace out.
Take it easy.
Adios.